something. That's why people who smoke crack, they tell you the first time was the most amazing, euphoric time because it opened something up, but then they spend the rest of their life trying to get back there. Yeah. And then they steal my mirrors. I paid $200. And they get $5. And they sell them right down to the dude I drive down to. They be like, what kind of car you got?
Oh, yes, right.
You're in luck. We just got those mirrors. Sell them back to me for $80. I guess it's still a little ecosystem. Okay, but I want to thank you so much. So we went on this 90-day, journey, and what I learned, because the testimonies started coming in, and people were saying, you don't understand what this means to me. Getting together with brothers and sisters, didn't matter if you was Christian, Muslim, 5%, Arab, whatever you was, this wasn't that kind of group. And go to urbanx.nyc, because what happens is we still do it on a weekly basis now, and then when October comes, guess what we're gonna do? We're going back in for 90, and you will be amazed on what happens to you when you join forces with brothers and sisters.
All the power is on the black word. One time.
Say you are no longer alone. That is supposed to, we're supposed to be like, yo, this is real, this is going down, and young people don't care. They're not moved by sexual energy anymore. Because when everybody's showing butt, nobody's showing butt. Right? Mm-hmm. Yo, going to a strip club used to be a thing, fellas. Y'all hear what y'all lady, y'all want to act like y'all. Right? That is no longer a thing. Because everybody online is doing it. And so our children are being exposed. And that's why I always tell parents, you have to move the timeline up a little bit more than you was comfortable with. You know, ain't no more 13 and 14. Well, son, I'm gonna tell you about birds and bees. When a man loves a woman, no. Because they have a window to the world that we didn't have growing up. They all have these devices because you think you want to keep them safe. I need to know my kid. Dude, we didn't have no phones coming from school. You went to school and you came back. If you didn't come back, your parents would be like, well, where's he at? But there was no, craziness going on. Now you got to watch your kids every step of the way because of all the trafficking going on. Right? Until they scooping up kids at a greater rate. Nobody was missing in our hood. Maybe 1 or 2 people. It just, we didn't have no weirdos in the hood either. Maybe one. Shout out to my man, what's his name, Mr. Squeeze. You're not changing your name, bro. I love him. No, I'm gonna I want to get my wife a massage. Yo, bring her over here. Mr. Squeeze. I'm only teasing, bro. I see you over there working. Great work you do. Thank you, brother. But we didn't have those things. But the neighborhood is changing now around us. And so they have this device in their hand, and they're very equipped at it, and they know how to use it. And so now they are, tapping into things and opening up portals of their sexual energy that's not ready. They're not ready to open it. But who benefits from that but those devils? All right, who use that energy? You know what I mean? And things of that nature. And even if you masturbate, you forget that that's energy on a whole nother frequency. We no longer own the astral realm. You used to be able to go up to the astral plane, and if you was having an experience, you could have it. You can't. The CIA is in their documents. They run that, so now they got parole. They people sweeping the astral realm, looking for energy, trying to fool you. My first or some of the weirdest experiences I had with Jay-Z were on the astral plane. And I kept saying, I'm doing my work. Why is he here? He was showing up in places he wasn't supposed to be. And that spooked me out. Because I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And his ass was there. I come to find out later it wasn't him up in the Popeyes and solved that. One thing I will never do is lie to you. I have no reason to. I be coming out of Popeyes with a double load. Yeah. I'm with all that. But tonight, bust down these biscuits. But here's the thing. It's not the chicken that you're eating per se. It's the continuous use of it creating bad habits. And when you create bad habits, the cause and effect kick in. If I need to experience separation at birth, basically, and I took about 48 years to find her. And I thought about her every day until I found her. And a part of my hero's journey was to make sure that this woman was in my life, who I love more than life itself. Since I love you. And this is the first time seeing
Legacy Ali, praying for a son, one of the children. Tonight, my mother just wants to enjoy herself and receive all of the love, so she's not going to speak. But she's definitely gives love to everybody that's here in the room. So give thanks. We want to show love to our brothers, our kings that are presenting tonight, and show love to Monique and all those that's here. So give thanks to that. In the near future, years ago, we were able to form a partnership maybe about 8 years ago with Monique, her family, and we had a beautiful healing station here, beautiful products and books, and we was able to give those that came into the store and a sample of Queen's work, her books, her products, and really engage, answer questions, and engage with the people. So we were definitely discussing an opportunity for us to bring that back in 2024. Okay. Okay, good thanks. And we want to be able to, so Queen right now, she's based in Atlanta. That's where she's based right now. For those that don't know, we're from Brooklyn. You know, that's our stomping ground. Yeah. BK, Brooklyn's in the house. You feel me? That's stomping ground. Okay. So right now she's based in Atlanta, but the work is global. Okay. But when she's not in town, we want to be able to give the people the Queen of Four, you know, the Sigmund book, Heal Thyself, but all her tools, Heal Thyself, the Green Life, the Clay, the Breath of Life. You know, all her tools will be available, all her books and her products in the near future. So probably over the next couple of weeks, you know, me and Monique will work out the details. And also we're going to plan to do something here as well. Yes. Is that the plan, Monique? Is that the goal? So we're going to do something special for the community. We're Queen for at some point in this whole warmer, March or April. We definitely want to have Queen come back and bless you all, because y'all deserve the Queen and she deserves you all. And we deserve each other. Okay, we deserve each other. And as we continue to elevate in 2024 and beyond, we need each other. You know, these brothers are doing some very powerful work of educating the people as authors, as healers, and as scholars. And when they do the work, we come out to support. That's what it's about, you know, that ebb and flow. And then we need the entrepreneurs, those that are making the products and creating what they create. That's us supporting black business in real time. And we got to keep that flow on high, keep that frequency going. This store, Nicholas, carries a lot of our products, you know, a lot of the stuff that we create. So we definitely want to give a shout out right now to Monique and her family. Nicholas, clap it up for them as well. Because we don't have too many places like this for us. You know what I'm saying? Where we can come through, do events, sell our products, our books, and galvanize and come together. So we definitely want to salute and acknowledge that at the highest level and keep staying connected. So, Ma, you good? Queen, you good? Wave one more final wave?
Come on, Queen. Come on.
Clap it up, boys, especially. Actually, it's kind of irresistible because I haven't seen this for a long time. And this is like everything to see us all together on so many different levels, on different planes, unified. So it's actually an honor to be in front of you. I'm so grateful. And I love you. And I will stay committed to you.
Yes, Mama.
And let's stay together, and let's have no competition, because we all have special gifts. Just keep polishing your gift up from inside, because we need it.
Yes, Mama.
We need everything that everyone has in here. I was telling my brother, who's a chef, who had a restaurant, I said, okay, since you don't have the restaurant, this is how you could do it.
Right.
You don't have to necessarily do it that way, but you could do it through social media, and you could start.
And he said, bro, I cracked this code. And he show and prove, now I cannot stop seeing 44. Everywhere I go, and it's magnificent, you know what I'm saying, effects on how we do things. All right? He's a part of a twin. There's two of them. It's red and blue. I know them apart barely, but I do know. Now the Afro has made it official. That's blue. And so his mom's was a healer. His dad was a magnificent musician, among other things. His brother is a healer. Of course, you know, he comes off the Sabi tree as healers. I saw him cook up this sea moss before anybody else was cooking it up. And he brought me behind the curtain. He don't usually do that. And he showed me some things because he knew that I needed it. You know what I mean? And so without further ado, please stand on your feet for a magnificent brother, Dakota, educator, scholar, the whole 9 yards, my brother, Blue Pill.
Thank you, Brother Black Dot. Thank you all. Give yourselves a round of applause, right? This is a watershed moment for me because, you know, Nicholas, Brooklyn is where I kind of started disseminating the information based on 44. I had a series called The Blood Moonologue. It was tracing the blood moons. And in 2014 and 2015, I was attempting to tell people that there was something amiss with these blood moons, right? And there was individuals that are located right down the block. You guys know them, right? My brother Black Dot refers to them as real estate agents. And they were very, they said that these moons were very auspicious, and they said that this is the time that you do the spirit cooking for your enemies, right? I was saying, who's your enemies then, right? And I kept my finger on the pulse, and I just kept a very direct focus as to what was going on with these particular moons. And as a result, you know, I've kind of always been a step ahead of seeing things happen before they happen, because I know to look to the cosmos, and the cosmos has not let me down yet. So I want to share with you this presentation today. Again, we titled this lecture The Black Myth Story, because melanated people need a mythos.
Yes.
And we need a mythos where we are victorious in the end. If you have been part of somebody else's hero journey, it's okay for you to identify wherever you're at along that journey, as long as you win in the end, as long as you see yourself victorious. And like many people have been mentioning here today, there is the threat of an impending return of a quote-unquote situation, right? Mm-hmm. So we want to deputize every single person in this room, right, to be victorious in the face of any adversity. And the only thing that you have to do is see it, and you can achieve it, right? Believe it is. And it was Europeans that came up. They was representing Robert Kennedy Jr., and they was like, well, hold on. This stuff is impacting your children the most. How are you guys pro-vaccine? And when I started noticing that the majority of these individuals was ex-military, I really had to get up out of here. And then the thing came. On my way to Atlanta, which was on December 21st, 2019, I was woke up by the sun about 8:30. I was on the China bus, y'all. And that's a 16-hour ride. So the sun started hitting me on the side of my face, because you cross a threshold and it should go from like 50 degrees to 80. The South is real. And the sun said to me, and this is my mythology, but it's the truth. It said, let them conscious niggas know